Hi, I'm so sorry. Hi guys, this is Amy. I'm really sorry. I'm such a technophobe. And I started a live stream and I forgot to make it public so you guys could actually watch it. So I'm starting again. Hi. Hope you guys are doing well, of course. And let's pray I have done it right. Yes, I have. Hi guys. Nice to see you. What I will say in advance is I haven't turned the chat on as of yet because I am I get distracted by the chat while I'm doing my readings. So for the next sort of 5-10 minutes, I will not be looking at the chat. I have it minimized on my screen, and then I will answer any of your questions that you have. So it's a lovely time to tell you that tomorrow is a really nice time. It's a Capricorn moon. Capricorn is nice and grounded. It's a beautiful energy. And of course, we will all benefit from it. However, if you're in the UK today, you probably knew that today was called Blue Monday. Or if you're in the States, have you had Blue Monday yet? Do let me know and I'll read it later. Blue Monday has been absolutely horrendous. It's been apparently the most depressing day of the year. But I'm here to make it better, and I'm here to make the sunshine come out with some nice angel cards. Now, if you guys remember about a year ago when I first started with Lada, I used these cards, the Angel Insights pack, and basically I haven't used them for a while. I was going to sell them, and I've sold a lot of my cards. I had over 45 decks. I now have about 6. I just didn't use them. And therefore, I decided to get these out again. There was a reason, most likely, that they weren't sold. And that was because I needed them for this video, clearly. So, but as I say, guys, I haven't got the chat switched on yet because it's a bit of a distraction. So I want to get through the cards first, and then I will answer your questions. Okay, so let's go. So I'm first and foremost, this is a reading for the moon tomorrow, but also for this week. So every Monday, I will be bringing you what's coming up for the week. So first card is Aries. Aries, in terms of the Capricorn moon, you've got to do a lot of healing. And I know that that can be very difficult for an Aries because sometimes Aries are very stubborn. They're very set in their own ways sometimes. But the love and the passion that you have for yourself when you have that self-esteem is fantastic. But if you don't, that passion of hatred towards yourself can be really difficult sometimes. So the message that the angel cards are giving you is to heal. It's time for you to heal and feel better. It's time for you to feel better about yourself, because a lot of the time, you know, we've gone into January with all these New Year's resolutions. I mean, hands up, who hasn't completed a New Year's resolution yet? I haven't, because I don't see a point. I just really don't. I just think that, you know what, every year, take every day as it comes, and whatever will be, will be. But it's time for you to heal. Okay, so you can ask Archangel Raphael. He is the Archangel of healing, of course. But you can ask your guardian angel. You can ask your guides to help you heal. I do all the time. I'm just like, I'm having a really tough time at the minute. Please help me heal. So it's a really, really great time to be able to do that. So Aries, just bear that in mind. And I hope that you have a wonderful time with the Capricorn moon. So there you go. Taurus. Taurus, it's a time for you to take some guidance. Now, Taurus, I know so many of you. I know so many Taurans. It's in my moon sign too. We're stubborn. Taurus people are stubborn. They like to do things on their own. They like to do things their way. But sometimes you do have to take a step back and actually say to yourself, I want to, you know, get a bit of help on a project, or maybe you're at work and you're struggling with an assignment, or you're struggling with a deadline. Ask. It's not difficult to do. Trust me. It's okay. You do so much for other people, Taurus, but you don't do anything for yourself. And that, you know, by asking other people to help you, don't be a doormat all the time. Literally ask for help and you will receive it. You know, it's a lovely, oh, I love that card. It's beautiful. But ask for guidance, you know, even if it's, you know, universal guidance, or even if it's just guidance from your guides themselves, you know, just where am I going this year? Where am I going now? Now, Capricorn, with it being a grounded energy, might be a really great time to start grounding yourself, because I know that you're all busy and I know you never have the time to do it. So just bear that one in mind and just really make that time for, you know, just to listen to other people, but listen for that guidance. And I hope that you have a wonderful moon in Capricorn. Okay, so the next card, this one's really pretty. It has like, let me just shine. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. It's kind of like it's like a silver, you see? It's beautiful. But Gemini has inspiration. So what inspires you? What inspires you to be creative? My daughter's a Gemini, and she's one of the most creative people I know. I have a hypnotherapist who's a Gemini, is very creative. They're very original with their ideas and inspirations. But what does inspire you? So maybe this week is the time to look at, for instance, if you're thinking of writing a book, or you're thinking of maybe decorating the house, what is inspiring you to do that? But take inspiration not from others. It's all about how you're feeling. It's always worse when, you say, oh, I'm going to paint, I don't know, I'm going to paint this room red. And I'm not. And someone goes, oh no, that would look awful. And you go, oh, actually, yeah, maybe. But that idea was yours. So why don't you follow up on that idea? It's a really great time this week to communicate with other people, maybe collaborate with people. I'm going to be doing a lot of that this week with collaborations. Collaborate with people that will help you in the long run, but also you can help them and inspire them too. So it's just something to consider. Look for the inspirations and have a wonderful time. Okay, Cancer, Unity. Now, Unity is a really, really pretty card. And I like this card because, if you see, let me get the screen back up, bear with me. Where is my screen gone? It is, here we go, sorry. This is your intuition versus the ego. So you want to be able to remove that ego, okay? This week, and unite with your intuition, but also unite, Cancer, with like-minded people. There is nothing worse as a water sign to be drawing in the toxic people, which will really fuel your ego to be like, it is wonderful. And it's an amazing time to really get that intuition into key. So just bear that in mind, okay? And just make sure you're looking after yourself, Cancer. And please don't go and do everything for every toxic person in the world. It is time for you to go, do you know what? I'm spending some time on myself. Invest that time and you'll be absolutely fine. Invest time, you will be fine. There you go. Okay, Leo. Again, it's like Aries. Aries, you were told to heal. But Leo, you're getting told to get support. And again, Leo is my mum's one. Trust me, that she don't want no support off no one. she goes and does it. Leo is just that. You go and you do it, and you make sure that you are not going to take no for an answer. Trust me. Now, the support in place is not just the physical people on this earth, but it's also your spiritual support network as well. Listen to what they're telling you. If something feels wrong, that's because it is. For instance, I left the house earlier and I had a feeling I was going to be in a near car accident, and I nearly was in a car accident. It was really frightening. So when you get that insight, when you get those inspirations and you're getting that off your support team, listen. That's the most important thing you can do. Don't just turn it off and go, I'm doing things my own way. You've got to really put it out there. And I've just turned the chat on. I see Philip's watching. Oh, thank you. You're all, see, I told you I'm getting distracted. See, but yeah, it's all Leo. It's all Leo's about support this week. Virgo. This is about your presence being heard. Now, it's so, every time I do readings like this, Virgo gets something on this level. It's always centered around what they want to achieve in life. And your presence is a virtue this week. I know many Virgos on my Facebook, on my personal Facebook, that run their own businesses, and they're doing a lot of business meetings this week, and they're going to events, and they're going to these areas of being around people. So your presence is really important this week. How can you go into that? How can you go into that room and just light it up, just like that big light in the background? Like, how can you just go poof? It's really important that you do. And when you go in, just have that confidence to know that you are amazing. And a lot of you don't do that. You put yourself down way too much. And it is best to just walk in and just go, here I am, maybe not literally, but just have that confidence. I see a lot of love going in the comment section. I'm just briefly looking. I'm really impressed with that, guys. Keep it coming. So I just did Virgo. Libra. Wisdom. Strong-minded Libras. My youngest is a Libra, and don't I know it? Libra rising, Virgo moon. So she's very strong-willed, and that made me laugh when I saw this card because it is all about wisdom. I know a lot of Librans are extremely intelligent people, and let me tell you, it will be you this week, finding that wisdom. But it's not just from now, it's just being in the moment, I guess, and just taking in everything that you can. You know, for instance, I have an entire row of books here. How much wisdom can you take from those books? Or how much self-education can you take? There's nothing wrong with educating yourself. You know, when we leave school, we just kind of go, what now? But there is so much to learn. And so that's really, this week is about you educating yourself on newer things. Believe me, I can give you, and I'm sure Philip can as well. We can tell you so much. But it is about wisdom. You see, it's like he's hanging around there under the tree. He's waiting for the apple to fall on his head. So there you go. There it is. So then we go on to, oh no, it's bent. So that was Libra. And now we're going on to Cancer. So, oh no, sorry, not Cancer, Scorpio. Tell you, Blue Monday. It's Scorpio. I do this every time. I'll tell you a quick little story. Every time I do on my own channel, I do my 12 monthly videos. And Scorpio gets missed off every time. I do my videos and I go, where's Scorpio? And I think, oh yeah, I didn't record Scorpio. I do it every time. But it's my ascendant. I always forget. I don't know why. But there you go. Sorry, Scorpio. But you are all for forgiveness. Now, Scorpios can find it extremely difficult to forgive in the moment. Okay. So, for instance, you know, I pick up on this kind of a lot with having a Scorpio rising. What you can tend to do sometimes is when things happen in the moment, you go, oh my God, like, and you can go crazy. But when you've calmed down, which we've all been guilty of it, and in the comment section, who's been guilty of this? Just, you know, going crazy and then afterwards going, I didn't really need to go that crazy. Send forgiveness to toxic people. I know it's hard, whether it be your parents, a sibling, friends, family, whatever. This week, I really want you to focus on releasing negative energy, but forgiving people that do not serve you anymore. I know it's hard, and I know it's been a journey for me too. You know, you all know it in the comments. You all know it's difficult. It's very, very difficult sometimes when people do hurt your feelings and you just go, no, I'm not forgiving you. I'm going to, you know, get the tail out and sting, you know. But I want you to know that forgiveness is the best thing. I want to tell you a little story. I'm just going to properly just keep it as short as I can. I today had somebody cut in front of me. I was nearly in a car accident. And the first thing I did was just like, my heart sank. I felt really sick. I needed to get out the car, but I couldn't because I had to be somewhere. And you know, I was so angry because this person had taken a photo of my car and plastered it all over Facebook, and it was really embarrassing. It was upsetting because I'd not actually done anything wrong. And the first thing I was just like, how dare that person do that? It's really disgusting. I was so mad. And then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I forgive that person because they may have just been having a really bad day. Like I was having a really bad day. It's been Blue Monday. So it is one of those things. You know, and we're going into Tuesday soon in the UK, so it's all good. You know, but it's important to forgive people because you're releasing that energy. And I want you to do this at some point today, if you can. Just say to yourself, I ask for all energy that isn't mine to be released. And once you release that energy that isn't yours, trust me, you'll feel so much better. And that's for all of the signs. Releasing energy is important. Yes. And absolutely, Philip, I'm going to read this out for people post live. Philip Daniel Miles is an astrologer and astrolabe, absolute legend, and says, people can drive us mad when we give them our power. Forgiveness is the first step back towards self-love. There you go. There you go. Legend. So Sagittarius, I never forget a Sagittarius. My son's one, and he's a riot. So it's all about communication, which makes a lot of sense about my son today. Just chat all day, every day. It's all good. But communication is about, I really want you to do this as well. If you find someone extremely toxic, Sagittarius, and you feel like you really don't want to be around these people, and you know that you may have to communicate with them, it's okay. All right. It's okay to communicate with them, and, you know, just send them love. And that's the best thing. It's like my nan did say this to me before she died. When you see somebody that you don't like, smile at them because they don't like it. And then you'll go, hi, sort of thing. Or you just go, hi, you okay, sort of thing. Because you're showing that their negative impact will not affect you anymore. And that's the best thing to do. It is the best thing to do. And so this week, I'd like to see a lot of communication. I would like you to go and socialize, and I'd like you to go and have fun. The best things that Sagittarius can do is go and have fun. And I really want you to do that. And I appreciate that. I know that you will. But it is all about communicating, and it's all about communicating your feelings as well. So if somebody is bothering you and you feel like you can't keep it inwards anymore, it's okay. It's okay to go and tell them, you know, just get it out there. My son doesn't have that problem, so I don't think you will have. So that was Sagittarius. Okay. So Capricorn, how could I forget? It's all about you, Tiz. I know a few birthdays this week. Is anyone a Capricorn and got a birthday coming up? Because if so, happy birthday. You are service. This is the card you have, service. But it's more or less like people being of service to you. You know, so this guy here, this angel guy here, this angel guy, he's got a scroll in his hand. And, you know, the way I picture this and the way I get a message from this is that it's just everything that he is desiring and wanting to manifest, but he doesn't seem to be, you know, manifesting it very well. And he's just like, what now? The service card is just a reminder for you to accept when people want to help you. You know, I know sometimes, you know, it can be very difficult for any earth sign to accept help from others because you just want to do everything yourself. But accept that. Someone buys you a birthday cake this week, accept that birthday cake and you eat it all to yourself and enjoy it. Because you know what? You do so much for so many people. Like, I'm really, really close to a Capricorn. I'm really good friends with that Capricorn. And they go out and they do so much for everybody else. And then they get very hurt when the same thing doesn't come back to them. And sometimes you have to take a step back. So just put yourself out there and just say, who's going to be helping me this week? Because you deserve it. And happy birthday to Daniel Armstrong. Happy birthday. Hope you have a lovely day. You know, so just accept that service and accept that gratitude and accept that help from others. You can do it. I know you can. And have a wonderful birthday if it is yours this week. So Capricorn. Oh, I wondered why I had 13 cards. Right, that one's for the end then. So we just had Capricorn, Aquarius. So Aquarius is love. See only love. That was the message I got from the card. Just see only love. Hi, Peanut Brittle. It's been a while. Hello. Love is... it's in everything that we are. It's in absolutely everything. It's in that microphone. It's in that lamp. It's in that light. It's in me and it's in you. You know, it's in everything. But the ego masks that. So that, as I say, like today, for instance, it's just been like my village where I live. My God, it's just been like, bang, hate, ego, hate, and everyone's just hating on each other all the time. And it's, you know, as somebody that's very highly sensitive and very empathic, it can be very difficult. And as in having my Mercury in Aquarius, I do tend to say it how it is. And, you know, I vow, I vouch to every single Aquarian who will speak their truth. So proud of you. So high five, because honestly, you know, a lot of us don't speak our truth and we are always zipped. And, you know, I used to be like that, but now I'm not. But the love is just see only love. See past the ego. See past the hatred of others. Like I said to before about forgiveness, it's important to forgive people for the egotistical people that, you know, the narcissists, the sociopaths of societies, you know, and they are the people that don't care. You know, like it's like my hypnotherapist says, there are 3 types of people in the world that don't care about other people and their consequences. Is narcissists, sociopaths, and mass murderers. So there you go. But yeah, the message for Aquarius this week is see only love, and see only love in everything. And just see the beauty of everything. Even if it's raining outside, say, I love you, rain, even if you don't. It's just the love. You got to radiate it out there. Remember, you smile and the world will smile with you. And I noticed that when you walk through town and you smile at people and they smile back, it's lovely. So keep up the love, Aquarius. Pisces. I am that, Pisces. This is for my fellow Pisceans. Purpose. Why are you here? I know why I'm here. I'm here to help you. But why are you here, Pisces? What are you here for? And that is the message for you this week. It's about finding your purpose. Even if you don't know what your life purpose is yet, what purpose do you have this week? For instance, my purpose this week is I've got readings to do. I've got a couple of email readings to do after this. And, it's nice when you know that your purpose is being fulfilled. And this is what I want to do with my life. And this is, you need to have your life purpose in order to. But really, if you don't know what it is, you can just go with it. And we swim into the sea and down the river and see what happens. But see where you are going. Where are you going this week? Baby steps. Okay. Or where do you want to be this year? Where do you fancy it going? Where is your purpose and where is it guiding you? If you have that idea, then follow it and don't hold back, Pisces. Sometimes we do. I don't hold back as much as I used to. I kind of just say it how it is now, and it is what it is. But your purpose will come to you should you want it. So if you don't know what your purpose is, just say, show me my life purpose, and there you go. And that is where we're going to be going with that this week. So it's all about your purpose. Now, Joyce, let me just say, I've just done the last card. So when the live finishes, just watch it again, and then you'll know that you can watch Leo and Cancer. But yes, I have done all 12 signs. But the overall energy for the Capricorn is beauty. It's finding beauty in everything that you are and what you do. Everything has a purpose. Like I said to Pisces, everything has a purpose. Everything happens for a reason, okay? So even though it's been Blue Monday today, it hasn't been great, especially for myself. I've had a really bad day, but I looked forward to this because I thought, yes, let's get that energy flowing. Let's get it out there. I literally just did on my own channel. I did a video about my day. Like I go into like massive detail of what happened today, but how I came to forgive that person that caused me so much grief and harm. That's what happens. And someone literally just commented on it because my YouTube now tells me. But as I say, it is wonderful. It's been amazing to just kind of put it out there that there has to be beauty in everything, and there is. So the beauty of life, and I want you to really appreciate the beauty that's within. Okay, as well, because you are all beautiful people. You don't realize it, but you all are beautiful, and you all don't give yourself enough credit for who you are and what you do and why you're here. We're all too busy going, I'm ugly, I'm horrible looking, I'm absolutely vile and stuff like that. And the worst part about that is when you do put yourself down like that, it really does shatter you inside and out, and it'll have a great big just on everything. So it damages your soul. You don't realize it, but it does. So there you go. So my lovelies, I'm really not resonating with those cards. So do I use these ones? No, I don't want them either. I'm just choosing cards. I might just stick with the cards I'm using actually because I really like them. So, okay. So before I go, I've got about 10, 15 minutes, I think. So guys, if you want me to answer some questions, fire away. But it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been really nice to get back on these lives again. I put on a lot of weight last year, and I didn't want to do lives anymore. I felt really inadequate, but I've lost a lot of weight and I've done a lot of self-healing and I feel wonderful again. But as I say, these things happen. I've had a really bad day today and I felt like my confidence and everything had shattered. But when you have time to reflect, like I was saying to Scorpio, when you have time to reflect and forgive, you'd be amazed at how wonderful you feel afterwards. So it is, hi guys. Hi Lisa, it's nice to see you. Thank you, Tosh. Is it Tosha? I'm really sorry if I said your name wrong. Thank you, I really appreciate that. I'm doing a ketogenic diet, so it's a lot of fun. I love it. I absolutely love it. It actually works for me. So, any questions? Amy, is Mr. Aquarius using me? Oh my goodness, look at it. Oh, goodness me, all these questions coming through. Okay. Peanut brittle, that is your card. It says truth. So, What do you think? And use your intuition. I feel more than anything, the truth will come to the surface. There is truth that is being withheld, and therefore it needs to come to the surface. So do bear that in mind, okay? But that is your card, the truth. It's finding the truth in that situation, okay? Okay. Joyce, what card have I got for you? I'm just like dropping them all, just about. These are really awkward to shuffle as well. So just, okay. So you have got, my darling, abundance, Joyce. So this is all about finding the abundance, not just in money and time, but it's also in just life in general. So just be aware that, where is my camera gone? Oh, it's there. But just be aware that there is so much abundance to be happy. You have to be willing to accept it. So do accept it from the universe, because they are trying to show you that. Okay, so just say, I accept abundance from you, you know, something on those lines, okay? Okay. Lisa, should I move when my lease is up in April? I feel more than anything, you need a change in scenery more than anything. I see like you're kind of toying with the idea. You do have the card charity, so there's a lot of love on the card, of course, but what I want you to know is that I do feel more than anything you need a change and you need a fresh start, and I just feel like you've just had enough. That's the vibe I'm feeling. Like, I'm just, I've had enough of this. So yeah, I feel more than anything that there may be a change in scenery on the cards for you. Okay, Bella Jory, Bella, my darling. When they show me thy energy. Where am I from? Shakespeare. I see at the moment that, yes, like you said, will your health get better soon? I do see a lack in vitamins. They do show me vitamin deficiency. So maybe look into sort of vitamin C to improve that immune system. Because when we're constantly sick, the immune system takes a battering every single time. So just be aware that that may help you. I'm not a doctor, of course, but I know a lot about holistic health. And I know that when we're always sick, our immune system is taking a battering. And obviously that's going to affect our spiritual life as well. So do try I very highly recommend vitamin C. I get it off Amazon, as close to nature as you're going to get, not pharmacy bought stuff, because it's synthetic. It's your body's just going to go nah. So it is. I hope that helps, my darling. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just catching up. Happy birthday from last week, light green. Happy birthday. Okay. Yeah, it always does this for some reason. Like loads of messages come through and then I can never find them. They just like either get retracted or they get hidden. Do I give the Cancer man who is interested in me a chance? Yes, you do, Gemma. Do. Give him a chance. He seems like a real sweetheart. And Cancer men are, honestly, I've never known two in my life, and they have been my best friends. They have been amazing to me. And, you know, I always say to one of them, like, you know what, I should have married you. But yeah, Cancer men are absolute sweethearts. And you know what, it doesn't matter about age. Age is just a number to an extent, of course. But, you know, it is, I don't feel like that would be an issue. It's just go and give him a chance. Let him take you out and enjoy it. You're welcome, light green. You're welcome. Thank you, Dolores. Thank you very much. Bless you. That's really sweet. Thank you. Is it Humera? I'm absolutely ecstatic for you doing keto. Yay! Well done. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? It's absolutely fantastic. I have a Facebook group for keto. It's called Keto and Fabulous. So I know it's all completely unrelated to angel card readings and stuff, but I actually run a group for people that want to do keto, and it's free. It's free. So will you meet your soulmate this year? Well, you're working on yourself, so that's a huge step in the right direction. And you have the beauty card, so there is love to be had for you this year. And because you're feeling more beautiful, you're inviting that love in. What people don't realize is, you know, when you've come out of a relationship and you're like on the floor, or you just feel pants, or even if your energy is feeling quite depleted because your ex is literally just drain the life out of you. Some people go years without clearing that off, and they go, why have I not met somebody yet? Oh, like, why has this happened? And then they realize, actually, I need to clear that energy off, and then I'll meet someone. And that's what happens. But the fact that you're actually working on yourself, that's absolutely fantastic. So I can't see why not, my darling. So get yourself out there. Woo! So there you go. Suzanne, I could listen to your voice all day. Really? Thank you. I have a channel for that where people just listen to me. I do a lot of relaxation videos. And people actually request that I do like whisper videos and stuff. Like, you know, if anyone's ever heard of ASMR, I do ASMR videos on my channel, and people just literally say to me, like, I just want to listen to you talk all day. And I'm like, okay, here's my channel. Go and do it. Go and listen to my voice. I don't know why. I don't like my voice, but I don't like, yeah. Now, Amy, is it Mamie? Please tell me it is, because that's what my nephew calls me, Mamie. He goes, Mamie. I just love it. It just made me remind me of that. Okay, is it Liam? Leym? Career for, sorry, a card for career opportunities. So you have direction. So you may feel like you want to go in a new direction with your career, or in a new direction having a totally brand new career, but there is new direction to be had. You're turning the corner, and there is growth to be had with that. I do see new career prospects on the cards for you this year. Literally, in the next 3 months you'll start to really see that. So I hope that's going to have some help, my darling. Okay. Healing voice. Thank you. I have a very calming voice. Oh, you were all so sweet. Bless you. See, I really don't see it. I'm from Robin Hood Town. I'm from Nottingham. So I have like a, I don't know. I have like a, this is kind of my presentation voice. If you want me to do my common accent, I will, but you'll have to get me to say something in my common voice, and I'll do it. That's like my everyday voice. This is I'm being very professional voice. You know, this is not how I talk all the time. But if you want me to say something in my common voice that I just, when I like talk to my kids or whatever, put something and I will say it. Let's play a little game. Okay. Oh, Brett, bless you. Oh, sweetheart, bless you. Love advice, my darling, for breaking up with somebody. It's really hard. It's really hard. And I've been there so many times, trust me. And it hurts, but you need to heal. So allow it to happen. I know that's really probably not what you want to hear, but it's like grieving. You've got to let that grief happen. When my dad died, and I point to this because my dad's ashes are in here, and I always have it with me because he's on my throat chakra. So he gives me that, say it how it is. That's what my dad was. He was an Aquarius. So when my dad died, I didn't want to grieve for him because I didn't want to believe that he'd gone, even though I can see his energy all the time. And I know my dad's always with me. And, you know, he's still my dad, you know, he still says things, you know. You have to grieve. You have to allow that pain to pass, because when you allow it to happen, you cry and you get it all out. It will help you get better. And that love, you know, you don't need to find anyone else for now. Just work on yourself, heal. And when you're ready, that's when love will come again. But just know that it wasn't meant to be, and you have to just grieve, and you have to allow that to happen. It's like grieving, because you know that it's over, and it is hard. So there you go. You're welcome. No one's asked me to say anything yet. Yes, it is my dad's ashes. Only some of them, of course. The rest were scattered, but yeah, it's all in there. It's all in like a little twisty thing. And Yeah, so there you go. Just really, you're welcome, Brett. No, you're welcome. Mira, your husband will be just not the type of people that you've met before. Very different, but grounded, able to provide. So that's one for you, lovely. Sandwich. Oh my God, you live in Sandwich. Oh my God. See, my not hacking Johnny. Hi, Nancy. When I say sandwich, it's a, do you want a sarnie? There's a Nottingham talk. Do you want a sarnie? See, like, do you want a sarnie? How many of you are like trying to copy that right now? And then, like, I don't know. Imagine I go into Subway and I say, can I have a turkey sub, please, on white, please? And then they'll go, yeah, no. Do you want any cookies? Oh, no, fine. No tar, I'm fine, thanks. Like that kind of thing. That's sort of, yeah, I'm quite embarrassed now, but hello from San Diego. Hi. Oh, you guys are awesome. I love you guys. I'm going to go in a minute because it's 9:44 p.m. and 9:44 p.m. and I need to go to bed soon. I've got another reading to do. I've got an email reading before bed, so I have to go and do that because they're waiting for it. So yeah, I've got a feeling I'm going to be busy this week, and I'm really pleased about that as well because I love being busy and I love talking to you guys and I love doing readings. And I promised myself I'd get out there a little bit more and talk to you guys so you know who I am. Because there's so many readers on Astrolada now. I can't keep up. There's always new ones popping up. It's great. But people forget, they don't know who I am. And they're like, who are you? I'm like, oh, I've been on here for over a year. But no, because I just lost my confidence a little bit. So, oh, Liam, bless you. It's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. It is horrible. That's another thing as well. Nottingham. I lose the H on horrible, like horrible. Yeah, it was difficult for me because, like I tell you a little story about my dad. When I was a little girl, we lost touch when I was probably about 6, and I didn't see him until I was 17. And then he met 2 of my children. He never met my youngest, which was horrible. It was horrible. And then but over the years, because I didn't really have much of a relationship with him. When I did find him again, it was lovely. It was really lovely to find him again. And but he had what's called multiple sclerosis. So he had a really, really degenerative disease, and seeing him like that was awful. But the day he died, I was upstairs in my bedroom. And I tell the story to like so many clients, it's ridiculous. I tell people all the time. When I was sat in my bedroom, I was on the phone to my nan. She lives in Sheffield, so like I'm part Yorkshire as well. So I'm like half Yorkshire, half Notts. So yeah, it was hard. And then I came downstairs, and this is when I knew, this is like 2 years ago, this is when I started to really see spiritual presences coming forward. And it was just like, why is my dad sat in the living room, like an apparition of my dad? And I laugh, and we laugh about it because it's funny, but I just went, I thought you were dead. Like, why are you there? It was weird. But I said to him, please don't leave me. And he said he's not going to leave me. And he didn't, and he still hasn't. He was in the car with me during my driving test. He just pops around every now and again. He doesn't much now, but I nearly gave up on all of this recently. I was going through a really tough time. I wasn't getting any reading. This is my career. This is what I do. And I just thought, I really love helping people. Nobody wants to come for a reading. And I'm really sad because I love talking to people, and this is what I do. And, I'm so passionate about it, and I nearly gave up. And my dad says, don't you dare, they'll come. And I just went, sorry, okay, back on the computer then. But it's hard. It's really difficult because it's you lose your confidence. And I'm just really honest. I'm just me, and I just say it how it is. But thank you, Nicola. That really does mean a lot to me. Thank you. Mira, I am not an astrologer. I'm so sorry. For me, I'm learning astrology. Heather's going to be teaching me astrology, and Philip teaches me a hell of a lot of astrology. Like he's read my birth chart. He like knows everything about me. It's great. It's brilliant. But I'm still a bit like, I don't even know what that means. So I just read that, and I was like, what? But I'm not an astrologer. Sorry, guys. I can do birth charts. Like I can read like where things are and why they're there, but I don't know about 12 houses and 11th houses. I'm still yet to learn the houses, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm not an astrologer. I do angel cards. I work with all things heavenly, and I do obviously. I see things too. I see things, but yeah. So there you go. Sandra Marianne, yes, I do personal readings. I do indeed. I do lots of personal readings, and I would love to do one for you if you would allow me to do personal readings. But yeah, so I'm not an astrologer. I'm learning. I am. But as I say, I had to learn from somewhere for angels, and I had to learn to get the confidence to come on camera. Thank you, Liam. Petra, they are to an extent. Some people do reincarnate. I do believe firmly in reincarnation. Like my nan, no, she is not coming back. I tell you, she's already gone somewhere else. You know, I think, to be honest with you, she's reincarnated, because I've tried to call her back many times and she's having none of it. I believe that some people do choose to reincarnate, but you just I get vibes. So, sometimes, for instance, I had a client not too long ago, and their husband recently died, and she was petrified he'd reincarnated, but he hadn't. And he was the most clearest energy I have ever spoken to in my life. Like literally the messages were bang, 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 like they were just coming through. And usually sometimes they're a little bit hesitant. Like I will go to a client's house and I will sit there with them, and they're like, is somebody in the room with me? And I'm like, yeah, they are, but they're standing halfway across the room. They don't want to know. But yet sometimes they come forward and they'll sit right next to me, and they'll tell me their life story about what messages they want to go over. I treat them like a human being, even when they've passed. Like when my dad comes around sometimes, I'm like, oh, you're all right, sort of thing. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. I am a strong woman, King John. I am. I don't know why. Sandra Marianne, if you go on astrolada.com, and go like on the readers section, I am on there. I'm in the middle somewhere. Just give me an email and I'll walk you through it. Or you can book, you can go and do it yourself. But if you worry how to do it, because sometimes it can be quite, some people don't understand or whatever. But it's fine. Just give me an email. Philip, that's a what color candle? See, I am drawn to green for the candles because of the grounding element of it. So Capricorn's very grounding. So as I say, I know so many Capricorns, and it's just like boom. So there you go. Oh, bless you. See, I've got like a thing on my phone. So I have YouTube comments coming through on my channel, and there's a few of you that have watched this and gone and watched the video I said I'd done earlier on. So I'm like looking exactly the same. But I told you about my day. It's called I Survived Blue Monday, and it is Blue Monday. But yeah, Philip's a legend. Philip's an actual legend. He, as I say, he read my birth chart, and I'm so shocked at how bang on it was. So there you go. He's awesome. He's one of like the most amazing astrologers, and his method in the madness, if you like, his method of thinking is wonderful. I love his eccentricness. There you go, eccentricness. So don't be embarrassed, Philip. I'm don't be. But there you go. So I hope that you have enjoyed this live session. I don't want to go now. I'm really enjoying it. But it is 9:52 p.m. here, as Philip will know. I've decided that at some point this year, I'm going to drive to Philip's house, and we're going to have a collaboration on the beach. And because he lives like right near a beach, and I'm so jealous of that, and just be like, woo, duet. So there you go. So thank you very much to everybody that's watched today. You're all amazing. If you have birthdays this week, happy birthday. If you do not have birthdays this week, have a fabulous week anyway and go and eat cake. Unless you're doing keto like me, don't eat the cake. Unless it's keto cake. But yes, I shall have some tea. I'm not really a tea drinker though. I think I was meant to be like an American because I always drink coffee. But I just love coffee. I love coffee. Coffee with pouring cream. It's the best. It is the best. If you've never had coffee and cream, I suggest you do because it is amazing. There you go. Crystal, I always have amethyst for any moon. I always have an amethyst. It's just grounding and it's very calming. It's very relaxing. And, you know, I've got amethyst here, even though it's got my dad's ashes in it. I always have amethyst with me. And I also have in my car, I have some amethyst hanging above, just below, just on my mirror. I've got some amethyst hanging there as well to keep me safe and calm in the car, even though that doesn't always work out great. But there you go. But as I say, all Taurus took offense to your comment not to eat cake. What? Mirror, it does work wonders. I've lost, I was a size, right, if I remember right, dress sizing in America, I think I'm a size 10 now in the UK. I think, is that like a 6 in America? I think you're like 2 dress sizes small. I don't know. But I was a size UK 16 when I started keto in October, and it's now January and I am a size 10. So there you go. 3 dress sizes pretty much gone. And I feel wonderful for it. So there you go. So I'm off skiz. So if you guys would like a reading with myself, you know what to do. It's all going to be very shortly in the description box below. I'm going to get it all edited. And I shall see you all again next Monday, same time. Yes, so the keto guys, woo! But yes, if you guys, as I say, would like a personal reading with myself, I have a lot of availability this week. So come and have a reading with me. Don't be shy and enjoy the rest of your day and have a fabulous new moon in Capricorn. Big shout out to Philip. Thank you very much for watching me, sweetheart. It's been absolutely awesome. To the usual clan that come and support me on my personal channel and Astrolada, thank you so much. It hasn't gone unnoticed, the support, and of course I love every single one of you, even you newbies out there. So there you go. Have a great evening. Take care. Love and light. Angel blessings. Mwah! And I shall see you soon. Good night. Take care. God bless.